Imagine walking into a hospital in 2035. The expert analyzing your health data isn't a person, but an incredibly advanced AI. Now picture a courtroom where legal arguments are crafted by algorithms, or a classroom where your child's main educator is a machine. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, this future might be closer than you think, especially here in the United States. Today we're diving deep into whether AI will truly replace some of our most respected professions: doctors, lawyers, and teachers. The answer is far more complex and fascinating than a simple yes or no. So let's start with doctors. AI is already making huge waves in healthcare. We read talking about algorithms that can scan an X-ray and spot signs of cancer with a higher accuracy rate than a human radiologist. They can analyze millions of patient records in a flash to identify disease patterns that a human doctor might miss over an entire career. For example, systems like Google's DeepMind have shown they can detect acute kidney injury up to 48 hours earlier than traditional methods. This isn't just theory. It's happening right now in leading hospitals. But does this mean your family doctor is going to be replaced by a robot? Probably not. Think of AI as the ultimate medical assistant. It can handle the massive data analysis, freeing up doctors to do what they do best: connect with patients, understand their unique circumstances, and make complex ethical judgments. A machine can tell you the statistical probability of a treatment's success, but it can't hold your hand and explain what that means for your family. The human touch, the empathy, the ability to navigate the nuances of patient care, that's where doctors will remain irreplaceable. So, the role is evolving. Your future doctor might be more of a health data strategist, working hand in hand with AI to provide hyper-personalized care. Instead of replacement, it's about augmentation. Now let's switch gears to the legal world. If you've ever seen lawyers buried under mountains of paperwork, you'll immediately see the appeal of AI. AI tools can perform legal research in seconds, sifting through thousands of case files and legal precedents that would take a human paralegal weeks to compile. They can draft standard contracts, review documents for inconsistencies, and even predict the likely outcome of a case based on historical data. Companies like JP Chase are already using AI to review commercial loan agreements. It's a task that used to take 360,000 hours of lawyer time annually. Now, it takes seconds. But can an AI stand up in a courtroom and persuade a jury? Can it negotiate a settlement with the same strategic cunning and emotional intelligence as a seasoned human lawyer? That's where the line is drawn. The art of persuasion, understanding a judge's temperament, reading the room, and crafting a compelling narrative are deeply human skills. AI can provide the data and the building blocks, but a great lawyer builds the case and delivers the performance. So, similar to medicine, we're seeing a shift. Repetitive, data-heavy tasks will be automated, allowing lawyers to focus on high-level strategy, client relationships, and courtroom advocacy. The legal profession isn't vanishing. It's becoming more efficient and data-driven. And what about our teachers? This one hits close to home for many of us. AI in education is already here, with personalized learning apps that adapt to a student's individual pace. If a child is struggling with fractions, an AI tutor can provide endless practice problems and new ways of explaining the concept until it clicks. This is a game changer for providing individualized attention in a crowded classroom. Platforms like Khan Academy are pioneering this, offering a customized learning journey for millions of students worldwide. But can an algorithm replace a teacher? Can it inspire a love for learning? Can it notice when a student is having a bad day and needs a little extra encouragement? Can it mentor a teenager through the challenges of growing up? Absolutely not. A great teacher does so much more than just transfer information. They are mentors, role models, and sources of emotional support. They create a safe and engaging classroom environment, foster curiosity, and teach critical life skills like collaboration and resilience. AI can be an incredibly powerful tool in a teacher's toolkit, helping them manage their classroom and provide targeted support. It can handle the grading of multiple choice tests, freeing up the teacher to focus on giving meaningful feedback on essays or working one-on-one with a student who needs help. So, the teacher of the future might be less of a lecturer and more of a learning facilitator, using AI to orchestrate a personalized educational experience for each student. The human connection remains the core of education. Of course, this technological revolution isn't without its risks. What happens if an AI misdiagnoses a patient, or a legal AI misses a crucial piece of evidence? Who is responsible? The programmer? The hospital? The user? These are huge ethical and legal gray areas we are just beginning to navigate. Over-reliance on automated systems could lead to a decline in our own critical thinking skills. We can't ignore the elephant in the room. Job displacement. While new jobs will be created, many existing roles will be transformed or eliminated, and we need to be prepared for that transition. If we blindly trust the outputs without human oversight, we risk amplifying existing biases present in the data used to train these AI models, leading to unfair outcomes in healthcare, justice, and education. We have to build these systems with transparency and accountability at their core. But the opportunities are just as massive as the risks. By handing over the repetitive analytical tasks to machines, we are freeing up human professionals to focus on what makes us uniquely human: our creativity, our empathy, and our ability to solve complex, unstructured problems. Imagine a doctor who has more time to spend talking with patients because AI has already summarized their entire medical history. Imagine a lawyer who can craft a more creative legal strategy because an AI has done all the tedious research. Imagine a teacher who can give each student the individual attention they deserve. The jobs themselves may not vanish, but they will fundamentally change. The focus will shift from knowledge recall to human-centric skills. Here in the US, we are at the epicenter of AI innovation. Companies in Silicon Valley and beyond are pushing the boundaries of what's possible every single day. This means the adoption of these technologies will likely happen faster here than anywhere else in the world. As a society, we have a responsibility to prepare for this shift. That means retraining our workforce, rethinking our education system to prioritize skills like critical thinking and emotional intelligence, and having a national conversation about the ethical guardrails we need to put in place. This isn't something that will happen in the distant future. It's happening now. We need to be proactive, not reactive, in shaping how AI integrates into our society. So where do we land? Will AI replace doctors, lawyers, and teachers? The simple answer is no. But it will fundamentally transform their jobs. It will act as a powerful co-pilot, augmenting human intelligence and freeing us to be more human. The future isn't a battle of man versus machine, but a partnership between human expertise and artificial intelligence. The real question isn't whether these jobs will exist, but what they will look like. And that's a future we are all building together right now. What do you think? Would you trust an AI doctor with your health, an AI lawyer with your freedom, or an AI teacher with your child's education? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear your perspective on this. Thanks for watching, and if you found this conversation interesting, you won't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the future of technology and our world.